Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It's with a heavy heart that I want to talk about Robbie Coltrane's death. If you don't know who Robbie Coltrane is off the top of your head, he's the actor that played Hagrid in the Harry Potter series. I really liked Robbie Coltrane. I remember seeing him back in European Vacation. And then years later, I got into the show because of my cousin, The Young Ones, and he even had a small cameo in that. And then he was in some James Bond movies. The guy was in a lot of cool stuff, and a lot of people spoke extremely highly of him. But the reason I wanted to talk about it was it really does hit close to my heart because he was about the same age as my dad, who just passed a couple years ago. And the reason was probably extremely similar. I tried to find out as much as I could about his health problems. It just said he was fighting some underlying health problems. Yeah, sounds very familiar. One thing that I read was like a quote from a doctor saying that he needed to lose weight. He was wheelchair bound for a couple of years because he had no cartilage in his knee. I laugh because that was the same thing with my dad. My dad had the delusion that once he got a knee replacement that his life would be better, he'd be able to drop weight, he'd be able to exercise, yada, 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 all the bullshit that I remember hearing for God knows how many years. The denial. He had extreme food addiction, and Robbie Coltrane was not a small guy either. So I'm not sure exactly what killed him, but I'm sure it has something to do with being overweight, unfortunately. With my dad, it caused, heart failure. He had type 2 diabetes. They had to amputate half of his foot. It just goes on and on. Being fat is not good. It is not healthy. I've spent the last, since March really trying to get my health back, and I feel so much better after dropping about 40 pounds. That being said, I don't want to just keep going on about it, but ask yourself one question. Why don't you see a lot of old fat people? Ever think about that? It's because they don't live long enough to be old. And Robbie Coltrane was 72. That's not exactly old. He was older, but he was no spring chicken. But 72? Come on. That's not old. Anyway, it sucks. And I know we will all miss him. I didn't know the guy, but I love Hagrid's character. I'm sure all of you do as well. So he'll be missed. And as far as the rest of you guys, take care of yourself. I hope you're having a wonderful October. I know I am. It's my favorite time of the year. And until I see you next, have a great day. Bye-bye.